All right, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at four ashers. I have ashers on the brain today. We're looking at four ovals we just recently acquired for a potential client that we're going to be taking a look at. All of these in the 160, 170 zone. They are all G colors, and they're all SI1 and above. This first one actually is a G VVS in the 160 range, okay? And we're just kind of doing a cursory look at these two in the tray. And I've visually looked at these diamonds already. So I'm just going to tell you my thoughts. But between these two, okay, and you can see it, even as I have them laying flat here, we see more bright reflections coming out of the oval on the left, okay, which you can see. And also a better distribution of bright and dark reflections. So this first oval here, beautiful, everything length to width ratio. This is a really lively stone in the world of ovals. Okay, we're going to be going by the window and looking at color absorption and things like that as well. But everything on this one looking real good as far as, you know, your overall proportions, depth, table, polish, symmetry, length to width ratio, you know, the whole ball of wax there. Okay, so that's specimen number one. And I'm just going to tell you right from the start, this is definitely one of my favorite ovals in this video. This one, you know, just in comparison, those first two, not my favorite. Is it a train wreck? No, but I'd like to see more bright reflections coming out of this thing. Okay, and I'm not. Off to the next two. Okay, this is another one where getting more bright reflections out of this oval here on the left. So in both of these comparisons, it's the oval on the left that is taking the cake. All right, another one, good brightness and contrast. It's going to boil down to this one and that first one we were looking at. Also, great distribution of bright and dark reflections, so you got nice contrast patterning going on in this one as well. And just a beautiful overall oval, okay? Daddy likes. And then we'll just take a peek at this last one here since we got it up on the screen. Okay, and it's okay, but very leaky stone. This is the kind of diamond, I bet you when we bring this by the window, a lot of color absorption. And when I say color absorption, I'm talking about diamonds that can look darker or yellower for the color that they are because of the existence of extraneous light leakage. All right, now let's look at the fire and sparkle of these guys. Okay, and this is here in the dimmer spotlighting. And, you know, you could see where we saw those bright reflections in the first one. Here we're seeing stronger elements of fire happening. The other one, good sparkle scintillation in this one. But this one also has good sparkle scintillation coupled with those broader flashes across the belly. All right, so obviously I'm sticking to my guns here. Let's give it a little lift. And yeah, it is. It's a good, lively oval. In fact, it's at this point in the video, I am going to just take this one, and I'm going to make it oval number 2. Next to oval number 3. So those two are going to be right here, your best two options, in my opinion. All right, and we are getting some bolder fire out of this one. Not so much in this one, although the sparkle scintillation on this one is really killer. And this one was okay, but didn't do too well in diffuse lighting. I'd rule that one out too. It's really going to come down to these two. By the way, this second one, this technically the third one in this video, is a that's one is in the low 170 range as far as carat weight goes, and is a GSI1. Okay, and we're going to confirm, of course, whether that's eye clean for you. You'll see the published details on that, on both of these. We're going to send you the published details on both of these ones there. Okay, and let's just give this guy a little lift out of the tray and get a better look at him too. Okay. We're not getting those chunkier reflections across the belly on this one, but its sparkle scintillation is outstanding. And you want to place a heavier emphasis on what you see in diffuse lighting and in day lighting over spot lighting for ovals, really for any shaped diamond, because that's the more popular way you're going to be viewing it as opposed to in spot lighting. But in spot lighting, this one is certainly no dog either. Okay, we're going to do one little fun comparison on the stronger spot lighting as well, and then we're going to go by the window. All right, here is in stronger spot lighting. Here are my two faves. Hold on, let me just straighten them out a little bit in the tray here.
Yeah, 650-1.
Okay. All right. Wow. So these are my two favorites again. The diamond in the low 160s, the GVVS, and then the GSI1. Very pretty. Very pretty stones. Okay. Now, we're going to stick to these two. All right. Look at that second one go. But they're both lighting up beautiful in this stronger spotlighting environment. But let's take, and now we're getting those broader flashes across the belly in this one too. Very interesting. All right. Alrighty, and here we are now in natural ambient daylight with these two. These are my two favorites. So I got the GVVS on the left and the GSI1 on the right. Okay, and really, quite honestly, I mean, unless you've already determined a winner in your mind, I really like both of these ovals. I think they're both exhibiting great optics for their cut, their length to width ratios, their overall proportions, everything really just falling nicely. So what may be a determining factor may be what you see in the critical examination when we publish the details on the web page. All right, like, you know, the pricing difference may be something that persuades you one way or another. The inclusions in the diamond may persuade you one way or another. But visually, as far as the optics are concerned here and what we're talking about in this video, you're off to a good start here. So this call-in was not in vain, unless, of course, you know, anything in the critical analysis is really that bad, and hopefully it won't be. All right. So there are those two. I may leave one of these out, and just for the sake of comparison, pop one of those other ones that didn't quite make it into the final lineup in, just to show you the comparison there too. All right, very nice. Very nice. Just bringing them a little bit further back from the camera and give a little bit different perspective there.
First thing I'm going to show you is just the size.
Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Alrighty, and here is, this is the GVVS in the low 160s that we've been looking at. This is the first one. So it kind of gets a lot of deadness under the table. It kind of gets more crushed throughout, including in the belly. So you know, like I said earlier too, it's not a complete train wreck there, but the preference definitely for the oval on the left. All right, okay, and that wraps up this video for today on the ovals. Thank you for watching.